Ric Flair is all elite. That's right. Ric Flair has been announced by All Elite Wrestling as signing a multi-year deal. Now, I remember thinking to myself when Ric Flair was announced by Tony Khan to be Sting's gift, um, a couple of weeks ago, as I was listening to that interview, I'm like, did Ric Flair kind of like book himself till the end of March? It looks like it's actually more than March. It's actually beyond. I don't know if Tony Khan had that in mind. Well, after Ric Flair said, on that promo, looks like Tony Khan had no choice. Now, we could all kind of be in agreement, or at least what I think now. The whole kind of AEW is going to do things differently. The alternative and their mission statement, how they're not like WWE and how they're different, how they're the alternative. It has kind of changed a little bit. Nonetheless, when I look at a individual like Ric Flair, one of the greatest of all time, right? You look at the careers that he has put on the map. Dusty Rhodes, the Von Erichs, Kerry Von Erich, Kevin Von Erich, all of the Von Erichs. Look, Sting, he put Sting on the map. One might even say that he elevated the Four Horsemen. Arn Anderson, Tully Anderson, Lex Luger. Many names that he has elevated, he has helped make. Heck, even kind of elevated the career of Evolution. Now I know you had Triple H in there, but Ric Flair kind of gave that validity to Evolution. So he's a man who's always been on top, or rephrase it, who's been on top for many of years, and has seemed to put over, make stars. V8 tomato juice. Now I sit here and I wonder to myself, just imagine the type of promo possibilities. For example, Ric Flair against MJF. Can you imagine that? Going back to back on a promo. Iconic. So, an individual like that in the locker room, or being out there as a manager like Ric Flair and on promos, will help the talent out a lot. Now, mind you, he is 70-something years old. I don't know if I'd be still going up and at him, actively working in my 70s. I hope not. But I guess wrestling is a different story. So, there's the positivity there. Imagine how he could help elevate Andrade, for example, right? Kind of get these guys over to the next level. That's another possibility. But I also hear, apparently, that Ric Flair was given the go-ahead, the clearance by medical doctors at 70-something years old, in his medical history, apparently, if I'm reading this right, to wrestle. Listen, as much as a Ric Flair fan I am in realizing how great he is, I hope we do not see him wrestle. Please. There has to be a line drawn at some point.